Okay, so I want to do something a little bit different today because for the last like 3 days we've been reacting to Twice nonstop, and I kind of want to take the time to talk about Twice a little bit more broadly and where they are, where they're going. This week has been great for Twice. I mean, there's so much content and there's so much to talk about. So let's get started with the first thing, and that's that Twice has re-signed their contracts with JYP, which I didn't even know we're coming to an end. I still thought we had like a year, maybe 2 years left in that first renewal, but it appears that that first renewal contract was only 3 years, which kind of makes sense, right? The first contract that they had was 7 years, right? The rookie contract is 7 years, and then the renewal is 3. That takes them to a total of 10 years so that they can make it to that 10-year anniversary. It's a nice, even, round number. But now, the question is, how long have they signed on for? I actually don't know. I haven't looked into it, but I would predict that it's probably somewhere between 2 to 4 years. 2 years, I think, is the minimum. I don't really see them doing 3 years again. I think if they do it, it'll be either 2 or 4. That's what I'm thinking. But you never know. They could go for 5 years and end on year 15. Or maybe they get a little bit crazy and they end on year 16. 16 years of Twice, 16 a survival show, it all comes full circle. That would be kind of crazy, but no, I honestly have no idea. But I'm glad that Twice re-signed their contracts, because it means that their future for now is secure and that we still will be getting some quality content for at least the next few years. In addition to that, we also ended up getting the teaser for the Enemy music video. And it says that it's coming out next week. The music video for the album is coming out next week, so that's going to be really exciting. Obviously, I will react to that when it does come out. But the teaser itself was very similar to the opening trailer that we got a few days ago, with the girls being all divided, with the cryptic messaging and this really painful, sad mood. I really like it. At the end of it, we also did get to hear a little bit of what the song sounded like, and it sounds a little bit ballady. But it does sound like they're also using real instrumentation. Like those drums sound real and they sound really good. So I'm excited. There's a lot to look forward to there. We also got the track list for the album. They're going to give us a total of 9 songs, which I was predicting 10, but 9 is pretty close, right? And they also showed us that 3 of those songs are being written by Twice members themselves. 2 of them are written by Daeyeon, and 1 of them is being written by Jihyo, which is really, really exciting. We love to see that. Whenever they get a chance to be involved in the writing process, it's always a good time. And obviously, Jihyo is pretty much fully involved in the direction and the production of the entire album, so that's really exciting. Also, you guys let me know in the comments of one of my other videos that Jungyeon is going to be in a movie. She's gonna make her acting debut. I forgot what the movie's called, but it's happening, which is exciting. I was very surprised because I didn't even know she liked to act. I didn't know that was something that she wanted to do, but now she gets a chance to do it. The crazy part about this is that I still have not seen Daeyeon's movie, because they didn't make it available on streaming. Like a few months ago, I think they made it available for you to like buy physically. I think they like put up the DVD on sale, and yeah, I think that's the only way that us in the West can actually watch it legally. So I don't know if I should watch it on the channel. Like that's something that I was thinking of doing, but it seems like it's gonna be very hard to actually do it. I don't know how the copyright is gonna be. I don't even know if there's gonna be versions of the movie with English subtitles. I don't know anything about that. So I would like to do it, and if you guys want me to react to the movie on the channel, that is something that I can do. So let me know. However, there is something that happened with Twice that I think is a little bit concerning, and that's their coincidental connection with Saweetie. The reason why this is a problem is because Saweetie sucks. She is a really bad artist. Name a Saweetie song. Exactly, you can't. She's terrible. I do not understand this obsession that K-pop has with collaborating with the rap girlies from the West. Megan Thee Stallion was probably the best one out of that group, and we already got a feature from her, right? The reason why that worked was because Megan is very quirky. She has a big personality, and she's done other strange random collaborations in the past, so for her to work with Twice, it doesn't really seem that out of place. And Megan as an artist is versatile enough for it to work, and it did. It was a pretty good feature. It was probably my favorite part of that song. But Saweetie is not that same kind of artist. She really has never made a big name for herself. She doesn't really have a lot of big songs. And to be honest, if you remember, she already worked with a K-pop group. She worked with IVE. And if you heard that song is ass! So things are not really looking good for us. Saweetie was spotted at Twice's concert, and now she's shooting TikToks with them at the JYP building. Stuff like that doesn't happen by accident. That's not a coincidence. It feels like JYP is hinting at the fact that a potential collaboration is going to happen in the future. It could just be a feature on Chaeyoung's solo album, or it could be a feature on an upcoming Twice comeback. I don't know what we're gonna get, but I just cannot imagine Saweetie giving us a worthy performance. I don't think we're gonna get a quality song out of that collaboration. The last thing that I wanted to talk about is this ongoing feud between the Blackpink fans and the Twice fans, because as you know, both groups are on tour right now. And that means that a lot of people are actually comparing the performances of both groups, with Blackpink receiving a lot of criticism because they're putting on some very lackluster performances. In fact, a lot of clips from those concerts have gone viral. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen the infamous Jennie clip of her just standing still. And obviously there's context to that. You know, she's trying to fix her mic. You know, I'm not really here to like blame her for that. But, you know, Blackpink has historically had a bad reputation for mid performances over the course of their careers. There was also that clip of Rosé holding the mic up to the air, and people didn't know the lyrics, so the crowd was just straight silent. And that stuff is tragic, absolutely. And it pushes the narrative that Blackpink is washed, which upsets the Blackpink fans. But instead of actually, you know, criticizing their own group, they're now trying to criticize Twice by taking a bunch of clips from their performances out of context and then being like, hey, look, she made a mistake, and look, she's being unsynchronized, and look, she stopped to fix her mic pack too. She should get the same amount of backlash. And I just think it's absolutely ridiculous. I think it's really hypocritical that they complain about everyone taking the Blackpink clips out of context, but then they do the same thing to Twice. Two wrongs don't make a right. It doesn't make any sense, man. And I've looked at those Twice clips with them being unsynchronized or whatever, and to be honest, a lot of that can be explained by the simple fact that they're doing a 360 stage, which not a lot of other groups have ever done, by the way. So the choreographies for a 360 stage need to be done from the ground up. So even though they're performing older songs, it's new choreographies. There's way more movement in a 360 stage. If you've seen the clips, like they're constantly going around because they have to turn. They literally have to tilt and walk like diagonally and make sure that everyone in the crowd can see it at different angles. So doing that is extremely complicated. And so if there are any synchronization problems, it can be easily explained by stuff like that. But then there's also the clip of Jihyo walking off stage because I think she had like a wardrobe malfunction. So people are saying like, oh, she's standing still. Why did she walk off stage? She's being unprofessional. But realistically speaking, it's quite the opposite. Because if she is having a wardrobe malfunction, you could see it. She's holding her chest because she doesn't want to flash the audience. So she does what she needs to do. She walks off stage, fixes it, comes back on stage, completes the performance. And yeah, I don't know. I think that people need to understand that Twice, unlike Blackpink, actually wants to perform. They actually want to be there, and they're trying to give 110% every single time. And it's not going to be perfect. No group does perfect performances every single time. It is impossible for that to happen. Same thing with Blackpink, right? You can explain a lot of those mistakes by the simple fact that, yes, they're human. They make mistakes. I do think that some people are definitely being a little bit too harsh with Blackpink, but at the same time, it's just, again, I said this in a previous video, but that concert is a cash grab. You know it, I know it. Let's be honest, man. It's a paycheck. So I can't be that surprised when Blackpink makes really, really silly and goofy mistakes at their concert because their heart's not in it. But with that being said, guys, I think the whole situation is absolutely ridiculous. To be honest, Blackpink fans, nobody's worried about y'all. Nobody's even talking about y'all. You're the ones that are trying to create drama for no reason. You chose your side. When you became a Blackpink fan, you chose your side. So stay on that side and leave everyone else alone. Leave everyone else alone. It's not even just a Twice thing. Just can you guys leave everyone else alone? Simple as that. You made your bed and now you lie in it. And that's how it works. Anyways, with that being said, this is going to be the last Twice video that I make. At least until next week when the Enemy music video comes out, which we will obviously react to on the channel. But yeah, I mean, we pretty much posted twice the entire week, so I do want to take a little bit of a break from them and make a video on something else in the next few days. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, once again, guys, thank you so much for coming to the channel. You guys have been very supportive over the last few days from the Twice content that we posted, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.
Won't see me cry. Got me on a roll, yeah.